Hi, this is Valerie of Give Me Lip and More. So I'm so glad that you're joining me today. Um, I still live by an airport, and so if you hear that noise overhead, that's the airplanes. Yeah. So if you've never been here before, welcome to my channel. And well, my favorites, they've returned on purpose. All right. Well, today I want to talk about my favorite Christmas memory. I can't even remember what year this was, but my daughters, I was single at the time, raising 3 young ladies, and it was always sometimes a little frustrating because, I'd wrap their presents and I'd get them under the tree and they would want to open them, or they would want to know what was in them, and they were so curious. And I understand that, but I wanted them to appreciate the surprise. Plus, the holidays are so busy. So I come up with each child would they'd have a set limit, and they'd buy their sisters a gift with a set limit, and they would have to, because they were also at that age where they didn't always talk to each other, and when they talked to each other, they didn't always say very nice things to each other. So I wanted them to not only talk to each other, but talk to each other in a nice way. And really, so the deal was you had to find out what your sister really wanted for Christmas. You could go through all the sales ads. You could clip coupons or discounts. Then me and one child, they would pick out the place for lunch. We would spend the day. They would pick out the lunch place. We'd go have lunch, just me and that child. And then they would tell me where they wanted to start shopping for their sisters. And then we'd go shopping. Then they would pick out wrapping paper, and we'd get it home, and their job was to wrap everything and the whole process. But it was really nice because I got to spend that day with that child and get to hear about what was going on at school and how they were feeling. And these are just some of my best memories. Plus, after they would wrap the gift and get it under the tree, they were so excited. They would tell their sisters, this was the best part, they would tell their sisters, "Oh my gosh, I bought you the best present ever, and you're gonna love it." And that was it. And then they understood the importance of staying in a budget, buying something somebody really, really looked forward to, and keeping a secret, and there being a surprise. I mean, it worked on so many levels, besides the fact that they got some one-on-one time with mom, which was rare, and lunch of their choice. I mean, it just worked out. It was so refreshing and calming. And so when Christmas Day actually came, it was so nice. Each child was so excited to open the presents from each other, and then the look on their face when their sister got it right, priceless, just priceless. I sound like a credit card commercial, but that was one of the best experiences ever. So if you have children in that age range and you have the ability to give them a few dollars to budget with, or it can be crafting, it can be making something. It doesn't have to necessarily. At the time, I had more money than time, so we did a small budget. But it was so nice because the children would bring their coupons or watch for the sales and find their sisters what their sisters wanted. So their sister usually got a nice gift that was worth much more than the budget. And they had to stay within that budget. I would allow them to go over the budget if the only overage was like tax, so that they could get the gift that their sister really wanted. But those were the rules, and those are the best memories I have for Christmas. And now my youngest is 18. They've all grown up, and they still talk to each other, so that's good. Actually, they're all still pretty close, but it was just an interesting time. It was just that time when siblings aren't always the nicest to each other, but again, it ended well. And if anybody is looking for a way to bring more holiday into their holiday instead of sibling rivalry and some of the negative things that go around with having siblings, this really worked well. Again, they had to talk to each other, and it's just my best memories. Again, I got to spend one-on-one time with them, and they would get so excited about the little things, opening, picking out the right gift, wrapping it up, surprising their sister. And just to see, they were also waiting for that validation that their sister liked it, but they always did such a great job, and their sisters always loved it. And it just, sometimes I wish for those days to be back, but they're grown up now and they have their own families except for the youngest one. But they learned a lot, and it was a really good experience, and I would suggest that to anyone who has children at that age. So I'm so glad that you joined me, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe, blah, blah, blah. And I hope to see you soon.